the front court. Doors tonight between these two teams. That's where a lot of the focus is going to be.
Boy, we are going to see a ton of offense in the low post. Check out the painted area. What are the stats inside? The interior defense is going to have to be strong tonight.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5, home in the paint.
Well, Devin Booker known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Paul against Young in the corner. Herter with it. Back to Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
And the pass to Ayton. Paul against Young. Paul passes to Ayton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Booker with no one around, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
In this situation, Devin Booker on the catch will never hesitate.
Now, here is Young. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Now, here's Paul. It's a 3-point game. Here's Johnson. Kicks it out to Paul. Booker outside. Rocket 2 or the 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. The score now all even.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Ayton inside. Capella's there. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Atlanta ball.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Young with the ball. And Hunter, here we go. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Booker finds Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the
Back
first.
to Booker.
2 minutes.
Now Paul. Five to shoot. Back to Booker. This one for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Booker's got 5.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Pass to Hunter. Young taking his time here. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Paul. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Nate McMillan. He knows that Devin Booker is going to get his points, but what they want to do is prevent the freebies. Coach said Booker's become exceptional at drawing fouls, and he's one of the best free throw shooters in the game. So, Kevin, they don't want to see him on the line multiple times tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Hunter, the pass to Young. To the middle. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. The Hawks working the ball around. Launches a 3. Kept alive by Atlanta. Young passes to Herter. The kick out to Young. Back to Herder. Second chance shot. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Trey Young.
Young's got 3 assists tonight.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Now here's Paul. 12 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Booker. Takes the 3. He can't get that one. Here's Herder. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And still a close game as the first.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Pacers.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Ball against Young. Tipped away. And Hunter, here we go. Back to Young. Bobbed up there for Collins. And the Hawks can't hang on to the ball.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Now here's Paul. Fires from deep. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. It's Collins with the drive. The pass to Herder. The dish to Capella. The kick out to Young. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
Paul passes to Ayton. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Capella finds Collins. In the corner. Herder with it. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Phoenix leading by 4.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense. Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Oh, Hunter in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And this is why Hunter's been so efficient. He takes good shots and makes them consistent.
Ayton a screen on Young. And here's Booker from the arc. And Ayton throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Here's Young. Following the basket by DeAndre Ayton.
2 minutes.
Johnson right side. Cracks in the tray. Johnson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
What a good pass. Booker so unselfish, showing he's not just a finisher.
Guys, hard enough to win in this league, but when you continue to hurt yourself because of miscues, it makes it all the more difficult.
1:49 left to play here in the second quarter. Paul against Young. Paul kicks to Bridges. Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Booker shoots. that shot off, and it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Young, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy hoop.
Bridges outside. Booker outside. Down low, kicks it out to Paul. The Suns need to get a shot off. Johnson, and good that time. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, passing is what has defined Chris Paul's career, and boy, does he have a way to get his teammates involved.
Capella sets a screen for Young. Dishes to Hunter. Back to Young. He feeds it to Capella. Sweet move, and the dunk by Capella.
And Capella has run pick and rolls so many times, adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
Paul looking over the floor. Johnson the screen. Goes up the baseline. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Capella.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
With soft hands and great recognition, Collins is the ideal big for a pick and roll.
The 19-foot shot, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And that's it for
Your Suns.
all right, Dave, thank you. And
The Hawks, 19.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We see more and more players stretching the limits of their shooting range. How does that deep ball challenge a defense?
Well, we have to redefine what is quality defense in today's NBA because of the range shooting. What it does is it spaces the floor. It's asking big men to guard at 28 to 30 feet. And that's a very difficult thing to do for a big man 6 feet 9 and 7 feet. Things can break down quickly. You're in rotation right away. Challenging, I would say, it is to guard in today's NBA.
On the court for Atlanta, Gallinari is out there with Luwawu. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Bogdanovic. And it's Wright in at the one. Here's Payne. After the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. Payne passes to Crowder. Now Shamet. And he drives in. Nifty move. They get it again. Here's McGee with the clock winding down, and the slam dunk by McGee.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh,
Driving the lane. Here's McGee. Second shot opportunity, and it's sent back by Okongwu. Out to the right wing. Here's Luwawu, and it's all evened up. Luwawu's got his first 3 points of the game.
right. If you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass. On time, on target.
Payne kicks to Craig. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. McGee dishes to Crowder. Back to McGee. Outside Crowder over Gallinari. Shot by Crowder, no good. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Kane with it, guarded by Wright. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Atlanta ball.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Now here's Wright. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. And here is Craig.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Shaman.
2 minutes.
McGee inside. And he banks in the lane. McGee's got his second basket of the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Gallinari outside. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Bright with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Passes it to Crowder. Another three for Phoenix.
You simply can't give this guy open looks. Jay Crowder is one of the best 3-and-D players in the league.
Wright looking around. Outside, Bogdanovich. To the inside. Okongwu kicks to Bogdanovich. And they'll get another chance. Gallinari passes to Llewellyn. The kick out to Wright. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Phoenix leading by 3. Inside, Crowder. Okongwu grabs the board.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Pass to Wright. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now, Wright launches it. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we just finished the and it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball and the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Eaton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And here's Young after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. In the corner, Herter with it. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Collins. Capella trying to free himself up. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Johnson. Booker with it. And guarded by Capella. Good on the bucket. And now an 8-point Phoenix lead.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
And Young kicks to Collins. Young inside. Defended by Paul. Capella dishes to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Driving inside. That shot no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Bridges passes to Johnson. And Johnson with the stop.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Collins wide open. He fires. Collins with another miss. Suns leading by 10. Kicks it out to Johnson. And here's Booker from the arc. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here is Young. Shot to stop the run. Knocks down the three ball. Young's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And we know Young is supremely confident from range and knocking down those 3 balls like it's no problem at all.
Oh, and here comes Young all alone. Capella kicks to Young. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Now here's Paul. Booker left side. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Hawks trail by 5. The kick out to Young. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Herder, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal.
It's going to be on Trae Young.
It is so difficult not to bite on the up fake of Devin Booker. He's that good a shooter, boy. I don't blame you, defense. That's tempting.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Blocking foul called on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:44 left in the 4th. Young pass to Hunter. Lock at 6. Young left side. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
A minute 20 left in the 4th quarter of this one. On the wing, Johnson. Here's the 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one. Young pass to Collins. The Hawks again can't hit.
Okay, now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Suns.
When you shoot this well from 3-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Devin Booker.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Now here's Booker after the miss from Trae Young. From deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's Paul. Ayton in the high post. Back to Paul. So the Suns win it. A confident win, one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
these teams both extremely talented up front. Brent, in your estimation, have the days of the bruising, paint-oriented front court come and gone?
Yeah, I think so, B.A. I think we're looking at the game the way that it should be played. It's a game of movement. It's a game of pace. It's a game of spacing. And right now you're looking for guys who have versatility. And I don't know when we're going to go back to that rock'em sock'em post-up style play.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3.
And Devin Booker at 6'5", cleared for takeoff.
And the Jazz with possession here. Coming off a Suns make. O'Neal misses. And stolen by Gobert. Outside Conley. Outside for Mitchell. Picked by Bogdanovich. The 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Oh, deflected. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Conley. Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. Hits the three-pointer. Booker's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, he passes to the wide-open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Mitchell with the ball. Will it go? He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Booker. 7 points in the game. Pass to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges passes to Ayton. Paul for 3. It's not going to go for him. And Utah will come the other way. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce. When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
To the inside. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to O'Neal. Right side Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. The 3 is up. They get the rebound. Gobert. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, great instincts of Paul there. Solid at creating havoc in the open court and then coming up with a steal.
There's 1:54 left in the opening quarter. Conley against Paul. 6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
Ayton up there just to drop it in and take some of that rim with them.
Utah trailing here. Right side Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. Gets the 3 ball to go. Mitchell's got 8 points.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Now Paul, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Booker can't get it to go. The Jazz have gone 3 of 7 so far. Now here's Conley. Three-pointer. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Paul. 29 seconds left to play in the first. Right side Booker. There's the triple. No, sir. He's now 3 for 5 in this one. Utah's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Conley against Paul. Outside Mitchell. Inside. It's stolen by Johnson. Tie game here in Utah. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get back.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Here's Conley, following the score by Phoenix. O'Neal on the wing, from the arc. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. O'Neal's got his first 3 points of the game. And here's Paul. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Beyond the arc. Booker can't get it to go. Utah's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
From deep, Conley drains the triple. Conley's got 6.
One of the best two-way points in the world. Conley reads the game just so well.
Outside Paul. Bridges, a screen on Conley. Pass to Booker. Takes a 3. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brett.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Now here's Mitchell. Give him 8 points now. Excellent D there from Booker. Paul with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Booker against Mitchell. Outside Paul. Pass to Johnson, and stolen by Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. Pass to Johnson. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Paul against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Brett, starting your career in the 50s. Actually, back then we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone that averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Now here's Conley. He's got 6. 1:24 left in the second. Bogdanovich finds Conley. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. .111 left in the second period. Left side Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. And now it's a 4-point Phoenix lead.
And Booker heating up like this, it's going to lift the confidence of the entire team when he gets it going offensively.
Outside Conley. 46 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Such a wide open look. Mitchell's got 11.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Outside Booker. Three-pointer, Bridges. Another three for Phoenix.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Conley with the ball. Mitchell, a screen on Paul. And he's going for the lob. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Conley against Paul. For three, Booker from deep. Doesn't go for him. He gets it off. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Devin Booker. He's feeling it.
24.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
26.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Eric Paschall. Then there's Rudy Gay, and it's Clarkson in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Now here's Clarkson. 4 on the clock. Paschall finds Gay. The 3 ball. Not going to go that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. A lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And so it's Utah with it. Coming off a Suns make. Gay outside. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep. Gay's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This is Rudy Gay's game, outstanding at seizing the initiative and then looking to shoot once he catches the ball.
Now Payne, pass to Shaman. The Suns need to get off a shot. And here's Crowder from the arc. From deep, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Here's Alexander Walker. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. To the middle. For the lead. And Gay with the lay-in. And the Jazz lead by 1. And with Crowder's free agency, team saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end, and he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Here we go, one-on-one. Clarkson for 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Hey, fans, who wants the free teacher? Make some noise. Fans, your Jazz.
Jaric checks in for the Suns.
Give them a hand, fans. It's Jazz Dancers Dance Team.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Down low. Pass to Shaman to end the run. McGee a screen to the paint. Stolen by Whiteside. Here's Clarkson. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Like to see Jordan turn on the Jets right there. Change of speed, so hard to guard, and Jordan, he's very much capable of that.
Pass to Shaman. There's the 3 to the inside. Back to McGee. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Now Paschall. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Whiteside against McGee. From deep three-point range, Crowder grabs the miss. The Suns trailing. Payne drives. Pass to Šarić. Back to Payne. Jacks up a three. Rebound, Utah. On offense, here's Utah. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Payne. Now here's Gay. 5 points in the game. Let's go with a three. Rebounded by Payne. And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And here's Payne. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Šarić goes in. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Clarkson outside. And that one's good. Clarkson's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, Clarkson can get inside. He's athletic to do that, and then needs to touch in that area. Showed it off there.
Pass to Shaman. Lets it go from the wing. And here's Šarić for three. Here's Shaman. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's McGee. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. McGee's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that pay off.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and
All right, Booker's coming onto the court.
and now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Suns, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Gobert with it. He's covered by Ayton. Gobert with it. Back to O'Neal. Launches a 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton tucks it last. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Down low. From the high post. The shot by Conley. No good.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Outside Paul. Outside Booker from downtown. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Mitchell. For 3, O'Neal. The Suns clear it.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Booker. Pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. To the middle. Ayton against Gobert. 3-pointer, Bridges. He can't get it to go. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Mitchell. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Phoenix has got 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. Johnson passes to Paul. Back to Johnson. From deep. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 9th assist of the game now.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Now here's Conley. Tipped away. Paul with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Hayden with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Intensity from Ayton, consistently finding different ways to get at the defense and make them overcommit.
Hayden hits them both. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Conley against Paul. Outside Mitchell. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter. Shot clock at 6. Out left to the wing. From the wing, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Phoenix has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Ayton passes to Bridges. Outside Paul. 1:31 left in the 4th. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
And he's going for the oop here. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. To the wing, right side. Paul finds Ayton. 1:02 left to play in the 4th quarter. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Mitchell into the lane, and Mitchell with the slam.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Now Booker. 40 seconds left in the final quarter. That one no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Now here's Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Bridges outside. Here's Paul. 6 to shoot. It's Booker on the wing. The 3 is up. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. And this was an
our winning player.
Here we go.
David, thank you. So Atlanta will get the first possession. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Such a wide open look. Young's got the first 3 points tonight up on the board for the Hawks. Conley against Young. Conley scanning the floor. Shot clock at 5. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
From deep. Rebounded by the Jazz. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Mitchell outside. Young against Conley. Pass to Gobert. It's stolen by Capella. And now here comes Collins leading the break. It's tipped. O'Neal with it. And Young picks him up defensively. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. And it's Conley penetrating. Takes it off the glass. Conley's got his second basket.
You won't find many players with the quickness of Mike Conley. He can dice you up.
And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top 3-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be on. An explosive leaper, Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
Conley against Young. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. A 3-pointer, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
Mitchell a screen on Young. Conley dishes to Gobert. Conley against Young. Conley kicks to Gobert. O'Neal from long range. Hits it from 3-point range.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Outside Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Collins has got 7 points in the game.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Mitchell outside. Takes it inside. Oh!
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Young pass to Collins. 1:22 left in the first quarter.
That's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Now here's Conley. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Shot by Collins, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. From the arc. Again, Mitchell missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Mitchell is double. Outside Bogdanovich. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
This is his shot. Bogdanovich has the touch from deep. He's confident from there, too.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes to Hunter. Here's Capella. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Hunter finds Capella. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. From deep three-point range, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's John Collins making highlights.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. All right, look who's coming over the floor. Come on, get
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Young against Conley. And there's the pass to O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Mitchell's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz. Young against Conley. Young dishes to Collins. Back to Young. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got 6 points.
At Trae Young's size, when he's easily sinking shots from that distance, it's hard not to compare him to Steph Curry.
Now here is Conley. Mitchell outside. O'Neal inside. Defended by Young. Conley with the 3. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 1. Young outside. It's Young on the wing. Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
You see the vertical. Clint Capella way above the rim with 1 or 2 hands.
Young against Conley. Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. Mitchell outside. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
Young pass to Collins. Driving to the basket.
Perfectly suited for today's game. John can put the ball on the floor and get to the rim.
Jazz have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second.
When you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
Man, Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after it.
Conley's shot is off. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Herter passes to Young. Back to Herter. Lets the 3 fly. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this first team back.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Mitchell into the lane. They get the rebound. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Rudy Gobert.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Now, here is Young. He has 6. Here's Herter. And a miss there on the triple. Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Pass to Gobert. Bogdanovich against Collins. And Bogdanovich gets thrown in. From outside, off the mark. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Capella with a screen on Conley. High post Young. Gobert on him. Young's shot is off.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Mitchell looking it over. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Atlanta's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Capella with a screen on Bogdanovich. Young with no one around. It's good from long range. Young's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
Because of the quick release, Trae Young needs only a sliver of room to get off his shot.
Back to Mitchell. Stolen by Collins. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks on top.
25.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back.
21.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. John Collins has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Utah, Eric Castro out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point guard. Bogdanovich looking around. Kicks it to Okongwu. Molinari passes to Okongwu. Just 5 on the clock. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes in your mind those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Clarkson on the wing. He is covered by Bogdanovich. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. A 3-ball. And Gallinari throws it down.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovich does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
Bogdanovich against Clarkson. And he converts the layup.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Wright after Jordan Clarkson's bucket. Bogdanovich, no luck. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Wright. Gay outside. And they pick up 2. Gay's got his first points of the night.
Getting it done inside. Rudy Gay not just floating around the perimeter.
Now here's Wright. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Bogdanovich, no luck. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. To the paint. Here's Clarkson. And it's Wright sending it back. And he's able to get it back. Alexander Walker passes to Whiteside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. A 2-point game. Pass to Luwawu. They set the screen. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. Moves back up. Passes it to Luwawu. Takes a 3. No good that time. So Utah will take it the other way. Clarkson finds Gay. Clarkson against Bogdanovich. Now the pass to Whiteside. Gay outside for the tie. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Right outside. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Luwawu. The Hawks again can't hit. Utah trailing here. Here's Alexander Walker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Another miss by Utah. Atlanta's shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. To end the cold streak. And there's Gallinari on the assist from Bogdanovich. Gallinari's got his second bucket of the night.
That's just a seasoned move. Great concentration from Gallinari, finishing through contact.
The drive by Clarkson. That one drops for him. Clarkson's got 4 this quarter.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to right. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Stolen. Here's Alexander Walker. Clarkson on the wing. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's Atlanta up by 2.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And the wings, Herder and Hunter. And it's Young in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Mitchell against Hunter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
The Hawks leading. Now Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. Shoots the 3. And Trae Young gets the 3. Young's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Atlanta. Jazz trail by 5. Outside Conley. Mitchell outside. 5 on the clock. Going inside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, a foul, or both.
Young taking his time here. There's a screen by Collins. Popped up there for Collins. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Feeds to Gobert. Rebounded by Capella.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And Young kicks to Collins. Here he goes. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And if they've been saving a sure thing play, now is the time for it.
And here's Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
Mitchell right side. Lets it fly. Another miss by Utah.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the team.
Here's Hurt. Covered by Mitchell. Collins. Stolen by O'Neal. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Bobbed up there for Mitchell. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And Hunter with the jam.
That's what Trae Young does best defensively. He has quick hands for the steal, and he ignites the break.
Pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Young with the ball. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Now, here is Young. Outside Collins. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. And Young with the basket on the assist by Collins. Young's got the lead back up to 9 now for Atlanta. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go with the 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
Here's Young. And so the Hawks take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. And for the Hawks, Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And these are 2 young teams, rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, BA, you know, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Young with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively, and Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns. And here's Young. Driving in. And it's Capella with the jam.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
And we're about a minute into the first. It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Paul. It's Booker on the wing. And stolen by Herder. Pass to Young. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Paul passes to Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find. Well, you think about Jake Crowder's career, he has bounced around to a few teams, but one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
And it's Phoenix's ball, and Bridges, here we go, and it's Bridges with the jam.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Pass to Herder. Ball against Young. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Paul. And Doris, Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Pass to Herder. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Back to Ayton. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
And Phoenix has possession after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Now Paul. 5 on the clock. For 3, Booker. The shot no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Stolen by Young. 1:27 left to play in the first. Pass to Herder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Young. The Hawks need to get one up here. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Suns leading. 1:04 left in the first quarter. Inside, Booker. It's hauled in by Herder. Stolen by Booker. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Back to Hunter. Pass to Capella. Young from long range gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality, always looking for chances to take shots from range.
29 seconds left in the first quarter here. Paul with it. Right side Booker. 5 to shoot. Crowder, the pass to Booker. From behind the arc. The rebound by the Hawks. Now here's Capella. Outside Hunter. Tie game in Atlanta. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter. And he's always been a coach on the floor.
If anything, whether it's...
And CP3 never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the floor for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And that one good.
He sees his man at the angle on the interior and drops a dime right there.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Ayton from outside the arc. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. The Hawks trailing. Collins passes to Young. Capella screen on Paul. Young from long range. And the Hawks with another 3.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Young against Paul. Out to Bridges. Launches it. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And the three-pointer goes. Collins has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of his team's young core. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Atlanta has gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Herder. Here's Hunter. Outside Herder. There's the drive. Paul with a steal.
They've done a lot of good things today, but one area they need to improve is their ball security.
Ayton with a screen. He shoots. Stolen by Capella. Young with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Young can't hit. The Suns trailing. It's tipped and stolen by Herder. And now the Hawks on the break. Collins outside. The kick to Hunter.
2 minutes.
And he lobs it up. Shot clock at 5. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. To the paint. Bridges outside. Ayton, a screen on Hunter. Back to Ayton. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Capella. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Ball against Young. Pass to Booker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Capella.
It is so difficult not to bite on the up fake of Devin Booker. He's that good a shooter, boy. I don't blame you, defense. That's tempting. Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Now here's Young. Give him 8. Back to Collins. Outside Herter. Here's the 3. And Aiden pulls it down. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Paul passes to Booker. Now here's Bridges. Pass to Aiden. Stolen by Capella. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Left side Herter. Fires from deep. The Suns clear it. Bridges outside. Crowder outside. Aiden with it. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. With 1 on the clock. That shot off the mark. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a... And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
We've got a Kongwu. DeLon Wright is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Shamet. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Atlanta has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Luwawu Cabarrot. Outside Bogdanovic. 4 on the clock. He can't hit that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. Here's Shamet. Defended by Bogdanovic. For the lead. And here's McGee. Crowder outside. Fires for 3. Can't get it to drop. The Hawks leading. Here's Bogdanovic. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And he commits the intentional foul. Johnson, he's checked in for Crowder.
Substitution. Cameron Johnson.
Bogdanovic on the wing. Pass to Okongwu. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Payne. From deep, Johnson connects from downtown. And it's all knotted up.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Payne against Wright. Back to Gallinari. 6 on the shot clock. Wright attacking. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Danilo Gallinari, obviously much more known as a scorer, but how about the court vision there?
Pass to Johnson. Craig with a screen on Gallinari. He takes it in. Payne finds Craig. Payne against Wright. McGee with it. Fires from the corner. And too long on the shot. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Okongwu. And here's Wright. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Back to Okongwu. Oh, McGee with the block. Deflects the pass. Here's Payne. Out to Craig for the lead. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Suns making a change here. Holiday is checked in. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Now Wright. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Picked up by Okongwu. This one for three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Outside Holiday. Outside Johnson. It's Shamet on the wing. The three. Shot by Johnson, no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Holiday against Wright, and he jams it home with authority.
The quickness of DeLon Wright is a lot for defenders to deal with. How pretty is that drive?
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
From deep, Johnson. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Wright against Holiday. Wright, the pass to Bogdanovich. Off target from outside. The Suns have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Shamet into the lane for the lead. McGee has an open look. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Holiday against Wright. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Wright. Driving inside. Called in by McGee. Outside Craig. Pass to Shamet. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. It's good if it goes. The shot won't fall. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Hawks ahead.
All right, look who's coming in the door. Come on, get loud.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2 guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And so, in the game for Phoenix, they've got Landry Shamet. Johnson is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
Now here's Young. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Bridges passes to Paul. To the middle. Here's Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Suns.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight. And all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Young against Paul. From deep 3-point range, and that one's good. Young.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Bridges outside. Just 5 to shoot. Booker for 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Outside Young. There's the drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And that's his first personal
Give
foul.
credit to Young's tenacity from the interior. Getting the D's attention right there.
And both free throws good for Young.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Paul with it. Outside Booker. Takes the 3. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks leading. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Paul against Young. And there's the lob. Oh, got a piece of it. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Crowder and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Collins with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Collins passes to Hunter. Sends it home from three-point land. Hunter's got himself on the board with a 3 there. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding. Closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game over.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. And the basket is good.
Quality decision making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Young against Paul. Now here's Young. And D's right on him. And a foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns.
Cameron Johnson.
Left side Young. 4-3. And here's Hunter for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Hey, rejected by Capella. Bridges against Hunter. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Young. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Now here's Ayton. Here's Johnson. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And that's his first personal foul. Team third.
It's stolen by Hunter.
The pump fakes a risk because you're exposing the ball. You have to be careful because a solid defender will easily steal it.
Outside Young. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. And Ayton pulls it down.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now here's Hunter. So this one belongs to the Hawks. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd
matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Paul looking around. Now the dish to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Johnson from outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. Pass to Mitchell. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Utah gets it back. A second chance effort. And Gobert with the lay-in.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now, here's Bridges. Down low, Booker. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Conley against Paul. Mitchell outside. A 3. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Bridges. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ayton sets the pick for Johnson. Hits the 3-point bomb. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Here's Paul following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. To the inside. Here's Bridges. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Bridges. Fade away, and it's Johnson. That time on the assist for Bridges. Johnson's got 5.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Over to the wing, inside, and stolen by Booker. Pass to Ayton.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Back to Johnson. Kicks it out to Paul. There's the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Although he's a pass-first kind of player, Chris Paul does enjoy catching the defenses off guard, and I love that quick shot.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. 5 points in the game.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Utah trailing here. Conley surveying the D. Drives to the hoop. Good work defensively by Paul. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Bridges showing more and more signs of strength, being able to finish through contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Got that one up quick.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Bounce pass Conley. Bogdanovich with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
And there are a lot of things Bogdanovich can do in this offense. The mid-range jumper just really rounds out his arsenal.
Booker outside. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And that one's good, Ayton.
Hitting that mid-range shot. This is right now probably the extent of Ayton's range.
Lobbed up there for Mitchell. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And this guy is no stranger to the highlight reel. Mitchell never misses a chance to elevate.
Booker left side. It's not going to go for him. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your son's
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. O'Neal misses. Suns lead by 6. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Bridges. Stolen by O'Neal.
Well, aside from that possession, they've done a pretty good job of keeping the turnovers way down this game.
Outside Conley. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. Paul with the steal. To the inside. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Now here's Paul. He has 5. Booker left side. Shot clock at 6. Back to Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
A difficult cover here on the pick and roll as Devin Booker's getting more and more experience playing out and making plays.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
And how about the stingy defense there to deny that pass?
And there's another one for the Jazz.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Now here's Paul. Here's Booker. Ayton trying to break free. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Bridges, no one around him. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight. Conley against Paul. There's O'Neal with the 3. Booker pulls it in. Suns lead by 7. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
About 3 minutes played so far in the 2nd quarter. Johnson down low. Gobert on him. Here's Booker. He takes it in. Stolen by Conley.
And really, that's why you don't want to go up into the air without a plan. Had no option of what to do with the ball.
And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. There's 1:54 left now here in the 2nd. Here's Mitchell.
Well, Booker asserting himself on the defensive end that time. He has good size. and enough speed to annoy the opposing scorer.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Now here's Conley, following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. The high post shot. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Ayton kicks to Paul. Back to Ayton. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Lock at 6. Johnson dishes to Booker. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Booker's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
To the middle, and stolen by Booker. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Paul, no one around him. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
The pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. Down low. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Bogdanovich.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Paul. Booker, right side. Over Bogdanovich. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so that's the end of the first half. Suns lead by 8.
Your Suns, 29.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here with Quinn Snyder. Coach, your team has faced a lot of firepower from outside. How do you keep them from getting those 3-pointers off?
Thank you, David. And whoops. Through the first half, plenty of basketball though left in this one. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy, and I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Clarkson, Eric Pascal out there with Whiteside, then there's Rudy Gay, and it's House in at the shooting guard position. And here's Clarkson after the 3-pointer from Jay Crowder, and it goes down 2 points. Clarkson's got his first basket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Holiday. Outside Crowder. Holiday with it. Passes it to Shamet. Misses the 3. Jazz trail by 9. The drive by Clarkson. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside Holiday. Pass to McGee. Back to Holiday. Pass to Craig. Pascal against Crowder. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Utah ball.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Clarkson against Holiday. House the pass to Clarkson. Poked away. Crowder with the steal. And stolen by Whiteside. House kicks to Whiteside. Shoots over Shamet. And it's Aaron Holiday with the foul.
Aaron Holiday.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Phoenix. The drive by Gay. It's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Come on and get loud for your
Jazz trail by 9.
All right, fans. That
Clarkson passes to House. Back to Clarkson. It's JaVale McGee with the rebound. Phoenix has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall, and that's an intentional foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here's Clarkson. Gage lays it up off the glass.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Holiday looking over the floor. To the paint. Shamet.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Holiday. And stolen by Gay. Here's Clarkson. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Really good job on the timing of that cut into the lane. The speed that Clarkson has can be a problem for the defense.
Outside Holiday. Jacks up a three. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Clarkson outside. No good with the triple. Suns leading by 5. Shamet on the wing. It's tipped. Stolen by Clarkson. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That'll be his second foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Substitution.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. Holiday against Conley. There's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Shamet on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Crowder kicks to McGee. Out to the wing. Here's Craig. Phoenix, no good that time either. And here are the Jazz now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Bogdanovich. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Phoenix timeout.
T-shirt time. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers. Give them a hand, fans. Your Suns Dancers dance team.
And it's tied up with that one.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Booker with no one around. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here's Conley driving in, uses the glass to finish the layup. Conley's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than...
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
3 tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Eaton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Inside. And Ayton throws it down.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Now Conley. He feeds it to Mitchell. Fires the three. The rebound by Johnson.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Ayton finds Johnson. Paul left side. Booker outside. 5 to shoot. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And now a 5-point Phoenix lead. Conley against Paul. Conley the pass to Bogdanovich. Another miss by Utah. And an intentional foul right there.
Donovan Mitchell. That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
Phoenix leading by 5. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
A nice shot by Booker.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Olden.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He's not happy with what he says are late rotations defensively against their three-point shooters. And at the offensive end, he wants his guys to get their own shots within the rhythm and flow of the offense. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Bridges outside. Ayton with it. Now defended by Gobert. No one covering. Booker's got the lead up to 11 now for Phoenix.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Conley into the lane. Over Paul. Conley's shot is off.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Ayton against Gobert. Shot clock at 5. Ayton kicks to Johnson. And it's off from three-point range. Jazz trail by 11. Here's Mitchell, and there's the drive.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Phoenix.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes
The feed to Booker.
2 minutes.
And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Phoenix.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
Here's the pass to Mitchell. The three. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 6th assist on the night.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Paul outside. Pass to Booker. From deep three-point range. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz trail by 10. Outside Conley. Mitchell a screen on Paul. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from Conley.
Superb recognition from the clever veteran Conley on that one. Very adept at knowing when to dish it.
Ball outside. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bridges kicks to Booker. Back to Bridges. And the Suns miss again.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
And it's Phoenix's ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And here is Paul. So it's Phoenix beating up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to...
doing that. Thanks, Allie. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. With the drive. Oh, did you see that finish?
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level, I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Young, the pass to Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Young against Conley. Drives to the hoop. Outside Bogdanovich. Hits the trifecta. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
It's stolen by Hunter. Pass to Herder. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, credit Herder. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
Outside Conley. Five to shoot. Now here's Mitchell. No good on the triple. Outside Herder. Young against Conley. Oh, there's the alley. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
From deep, Conley sinks the tray.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Screen by Capella to the inside. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Young. Outside Hunter. Lets the three fly. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Hunter.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Young against Conley. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Clock at 4. Here he goes. And he bangs it home with one hand.
That's a terrific read by Gobert, understanding the offensive end better and better, especially as of late.
Young with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Conley against Young. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. And he drives in. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Conley's got 5.
Really enjoy watching Conley take it all the way. Defense can't match it with his blinding speed.
Capella, screen on Conley. Young, the pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Hunter. And that one's long.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Into the lane. Shoots over Young. And And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, it's tough to deal with the quickness of Mike Conley. I wouldn't want to do it.
And Conley drops them both. And the Hawks with possession here. They trail by 3. Now here's Collins. Back to Young. Fires the 3. Utah with the rebound. Outside Conley. Outside for Mitchell. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. 5 points in the game.
Woo, look at the strength of Donovan Mitchell, able to fend off defenders and make these difficult finishes.
All right, lookers coming on the court.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Utah right now. Young, the pass to Collins. Offline with a 3. Utah leading.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career's done.
On target from range.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper end.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Well, the players on 2-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Oh, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks. Young way outside, and the Hawks with another 3.
Gradually starting to put pressure on this defense. That's his 2nd from downtown this quarter. 3 for the game.
Outside Conley. Outside Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Mitchell's got 15 points.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Young against Conley. Here's Collins. O'Neal pulls it in.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Conley against Young. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence, and I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself, no matter what the situation.
Now, for those joining us now, we're in the 2nd quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Now Conley, 13 points in the game. Pass to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Sinks that one from the post. Mitchell's got 12 now in this quarter.
I just love the ball move.
Right side Young. And here's Capella. Young finds Collins. Going inside. Lets it go from 11. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Mitchell with the ball, and Capella picks him up defensively. And here's Bogdanovich. Yep, count it. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
Has a great combination of height and body frame. Bogdanovich can keep up with the defenders physically.
Capella, screen on Conley. There's Young with the 3, rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Conley, throws it up high.
Great to see Mitchell on a roll offensively, and you know his team is loving it too.
Conley against Young, to the middle. Here's Capella. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. He has 6.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
On the wing, Mitchell lets the 3 fly. That's off. Shooting 8 for 10 from the floor. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins. A high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Outside Mitchell from deep. No luck on that one. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a... Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. They've got DeLon Wright, Okongwu out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovich, and it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the small forward position. Here's Clarkson. Great D that time from Gallinari.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic. When you look back at the 2010s, we had some monster trades in the NBA. Danilo Gallinari was part of 2 of them. First in 2011, he was sent from New York to Denver in the Carmelo Anthony deal.
Gallinari hits them both. And the second major deal Gallo was a part of. Smitty, the trade sending Paul George from OKC to the Clippers.
Yeah, it was Gallo and SGA. 5 first-round picks going from the Clips to the Thunder back in 2019. We keep seeing Danilo moved in these blockbuster trades because he's a unique talent at 6'10" with a shooting ability out this world.
Pass to Luwawu Cabarrot. Now Wright. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Utah has gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line in this one. Clarkson with the ball. Picked up by Gallinari. And another miss by Utah. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Bogdanovich. Picked up by Okongwu. The 3 is up. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. For Utah, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Clarkson up top. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Right outside. Back to Okongwu. Right against Clarkson. Lets it go. That's good from Gallinari on the assist from Okongwu.
This is why you have him out there. Gallinari's a solid shot maker from all areas on the floor.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And the shot's good. The Hawks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Outside Bogdanovich. A shot, no good. And Utah the other way now. Gallinari against Clarkson. Pass to House. Now Whiteside. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
First free throw is good.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And so he hits both. Utah's gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Clarkson with the ball. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Rudy Gay. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
First one falls for him. So Utah ends up going with a new group. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Now here's Conley. He's got 13. They get it back. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
Wright finds Gallinari. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. Atlanta again missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Mitchell misses. And the Hawks shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. Fires in the triple. He has 7.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Right against Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. The drive by Mitchell. The kick out to Conley. Just 4 to shoot. Stolen by Young. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Collins. And Gobert with a block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
Back to Conley. Launches it. No good that time. And so it's the Utah Jazz. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Hunter passes to Young. Fires the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Stolen by Young. Collins passes to Young. Here's Herter. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got assist number 5 here tonight. Outside Conley. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. The 3 from Mitchell. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Young against Conley. Collins outside. 6 to shoot. Capella, the pass to Collins. The shot comes out, and Utah will come the other way. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Conley against Young. They set the pick. Outside Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over the back call.
This is why we talk about carving out position rather than trying to sneak in. You've got to be willing to put in the work.
Young from long range. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Slick shot from Trae Young off the pass. He doesn't waste any time putting it up.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz with another miss.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Pass to Collins. Here's Young. He's guarded by Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the fourth quarter. Mitchell with the ball. Let's go with a 3. And they get it back. Outside Bogdanovic. Tries again. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 8 assists here tonight.
A more physical player at this stage of his career. Bojan is not bothered by the contact on that shot.
Here's Collins. Pass to Herder. Tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. From deep three-point range. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
1:09 left to play in the fourth. Young can't hit.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space. But that does make it a tougher shot. He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
Collins, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Mitchell. Launches a 3. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Collins outside. There's Young with the 3. Knocks down the triple.
The first thing that jumps out about Trae Young, the limitless range.
Conley against Young. Now Conley. From deep. Can't connect. And so it's Utah with the W. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Steve.